Hi, my name is Troy, and today I'm going to show you how to use the Kindo platform in combination with your own ticketing system to create a simple agent that proposes firewall change rules based on conditions that you give it. Once you're in the Kindo platform, the first thing you want to do is click the agent button at the top of the screen. And because we want this agent to be triggered by tickets submitted to your ticketing system with certain conditions, we'll do that by hitting the Add a Trigger button, and we'll select the integration, which in this case will be linear, but of course could be any ticketing system that you use, like Jira or Asana or ServiceNow. Once we've selected linear in this case, we can add a condition for when this agent should be triggered by hitting Add a Condition. And for this example, we'll say that we'll trigger off of the title, and whenever that title contains the words firewall change. We'll save that. And you could add additional conditions if you want to, and of course you could make the condition we put here match whatever you're trying to accomplish. So we'll save that trigger. And the next thing we want to do is add an automated step to submit this information to an LLM. So we'll click LLM step, and we can choose any model we want to respond to this. Because it's a technical issue, I'm going to actually select the White Rabbit Neo model. And the first thing I'm going to do is add a file. I'm going to add a pfSense firewall config. And this will stand in for the existing firewall config for your firewall so that the LLM will have access to the existing config. And then we'll add in a simple prompt. In this case, we're just saying, please supply the required firewall rule changes to accomplish the goals in the request below. And then finally, we just need to add the fields from the ticket itself inside of linear in this case. So you can see the list of fields available. In this case, we'll just add all fields. In this way, the LLM will have access to all of the fields from the linear ticket, but you could select only the fields that are required if you needed to. So we'll save that step. And then finally, we need to add an action step to write this information back to the ticket that triggered the agent in the first place. So we'll say select action and create a comment on ticket, and then hit save. And once we've done that, this agent is live. So any ticket that comes in that matches the criteria that we set at the top will trigger this agent to run, and any information that the LLM produces will then be written back as a comment on the original ticket. In order to see this agent, you can go to Library, and you'll see the agent here. Initially, it'll be unnamed, but then a name is automatically created for the agent based on what you're trying to accomplish. And you can see that the agent is live, but we can deactivate this agent at any time by clicking the toggle button here. Once that's done, this agent will no longer respond to new tickets until you re-enable it by clicking the toggle again. To see what this looks like in your actual ticketing system, we can flip over to linear here. And we can see that I have a ticket that was already created that matched the conditions we set in the agent. And it simply says, please allow all external SFTP traffic through the firewall. And you can see that down here, the LLM has responded and given information about how you could enable SFTP traffic, along with information about how you could enable that. And as simple as that, we now have an agent that anytime you submit a ticket that matches that criteria, you can now get automated responses showing how to enable those rules. And these rules could be as complicated as you needed and match your network configuration. And again, we were attaching the existing firewall config, which allows the LLM to give you specific information about how to accomplish this in your environment. Additionally, within the Kindo platform itself, if you go to the History tab, you can look at the agent's run, and you can see the actual information again within the Kindo platform, so you can verify this and see this not only in your ticketing system, but within the Kindo platform itself. And with that, you have a fully functioning, simple agent that's using the Kindo platform in coordination with your own ticketing system to create firewall rule change proposals based on tickets you submit to your ticketing system. Hopefully this is helpful, and thank you for your time.